thought that I would do a book review. I know, this is my first one, and I am really excited about it. So the book that I read is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles, which consists of Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, and Winter. So going into this book, I had not read anything about it. I was behind, I realize that now, but that is okay because I have read it now. And since I did not have any previous knowledge of the story, I went into the reading with no expectations. And I think that if I had had any, the story would have surpassed them because I thought the story was well written, the characters were well developed, and the plot was intriguing. It takes place in the future, after the Fourth World War, which has caused the Earth to unite under 5 kingdoms, and this one is called the Commonwealth, and it is Asia and a lot of those, countries that make up Asia. And in this place there is New Beijing, which is where our story is set. This is a world where there are cyborgs who are part human and part mechanical robot, and they are looked down upon and seen as sort of second-rate. Our main protagonist, Cinder, is one of these. The Earth is not the only planet that sustains life in this story. There are many others. The one that we are exposed to is the moon, Luna. The people on there are known as Lunars, and they have this ability to manipulate what those around them feel and think. So these people do play a big part in the story, as you can probably tell by the name, the Lunar Chronicles. Plot, the big moments in the book were predictable because it was loosely based on the story of Cinderella. So the questions like, was she gonna go to the ball? Would the prince see her? Would he notice her? What would happen with her shoe? How are her stepmother and stepsisters? I mean, those were all answered and they were all predictable, but I think there was enough in the story to make it different and interesting that it was not a reading of Cinderella. There was one plot element that I wish could have been revealed sooner because it was pretty predictable, but it is the author's choice, and the author has the right to write the story however they feel. The plot was good. There was a little bit of love, there was sadness, there was romance, there was sickness, there was, politics, there was world building, there were the elements of a good story. So let's move into the characters. There's obviously the main character, who is Cinder. She is a mechanic and a cyborg. These go hand in hand. Being a mechanic, being a cyborg helps her be a mechanic, and she is not really a rule follower. She's a feisty character that I've really enjoyed. And she's not reading for her prince. She's sort of a take it or leave it kind of gal, and I really liked that. Then there is Eiko, who is her sassy robot friend, and I really enjoyed her. There is Prince Kai, who is obviously the love interest. He is a more mysterious character, but from what was revealed about him in the story, I really liked his character and would love to know more. Then there is Pearl, who is her mean stepsister. She follows the traditional story. And then Peony, who was actually nice to her. They were actually friends, which is a different take from the original story, but I liked it. And it was nice that Cinder had some friends. And then there was Adri, who was her stepmother / guardian, and she was very mean to her, as in the story she made her do all the chores, made her fix everything because she was a mechanic, and it was just not altogether a good situation for Cinder. So that is my review for Cinder. I really liked the book as a whole, and I am looking forward to reading the rest of the books. As I mentioned earlier, Scarlet, Cress, and Winter, and they are about other fairy tale princesses, and I am looking forward to seeing what those stories have to offer and to learn about the continuation of the story, because as it was not a cliffhanger, there are still elements that are not wrapped up, and I am looking forward to seeing that in the remainder of the series. So if you guys have read the book, please comment below and tell me what you think, and I would recommend this book if you have not read it. So I think that is all for now. Bye guys!